Hello. Hello, hello. We are continuing on the story of New Game Plus from Final Fantasy. We are still at the very beginning of Realm Reborn. So yeah. Welcome back, Bime. So much has happened. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. That's so cute. Thank you, Bime, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. That's me. I as hero. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed a sealed letter addressed to the man named Orny. But he is one of the Sultansworn's elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Orin was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information, until now. I have chosen you, Bime. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not Alec Baldwin. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultansworn. She will know how best to proceed. Excellent.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Okay. Hydration is coming. Hi, Coops. All right, continuing on the story of deceit within the Brass Blades. Let's see what Momodi has to say. I want to come home. You get to come home so early on Friday, though. You're going to be really happy. Bime, it's been too long. Dadanin tells me you've been keeping busy at Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. Ooh, what's the letter say? So that's what this is about. Fufalupa's thinking Orin might... Is that how you say his name? Whatever. Might have been in league with Boldawin? That this letter could be proof of something shady? Well, he needn't worry. Orin's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest idea what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Orin the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Bime, I think I know what this is about, but I need you to swear to keep quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. I'm saying the word! Explain! Can I count on your discretion, Bime? If so, then listen carefully. Bime keeping a secret about as likely as washing her hands. Oh gosh. I can keep a secret. Oh, you know what? I should move me out of the way, you know? I had moved me for a different game, but now I move me again. There we go. Wait. There we go. Okay. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo? Ul'Namo. Truth is, though, it's the 6th wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the syndicate. Be that as it may, the sultanas still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Orni's the Sultan Sworn who was in charge with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Orni of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Bime. Tell him Momodi sent you. Stupid Dars. Why can't they just have normal names? You know? Like, Alana. Yeah. Oh, gosh. And that it concerns a lost heirloom. Because how else are the Oompa Loompas supposed to call each other? Oh, gosh. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. The future of Ul'dah depends on me? On little old me? Oh, what? We going alchemy. The heart of the swarm lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter. Very well. Let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see. But you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi, Momodi, oh god, Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers to its whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And although it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce their demands. Acquiesce? Is that how you say that? Okay, 1 second. What's it? How do you pronounce acquiesce? So I am saying it right, am I? Let's listen.
Acquiesce.
Acquiesce. Oh, okay. Acquiesce. Right. We got there. Acquiesce. No choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. Acquiesce. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone, as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had a reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. The unholy heir to the throne. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be here to blocketh the chatteth. Even though it doesn't really block it, you know, I got a little head and a little head and a little neck, and you know, everything just kind of goes through it. It's just how it goes. Just how it goes. Ooh. Bones, please. How goes the study? Hey! Hey! More bones. I've come as agreed. Now, show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. I just got home after 11 hours of school. Time to do homework and study. Ugh. Ugh. How do you do it, Snowman? How? Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Orin, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment to catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off. First thing I ask myself every morning when I wake up, why are you doing this to yourself? Oh, poor Snowman. Wait, here's your payment as promised. Aye, 'tis the real thing. Sorry. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you've brought us the doom of Silde. Worrying that boy? We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further. Shit, I didn't even read that word. Further something. There's too many by. Run! Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultan sworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sword. My brain isn't quite working today. Sultan sworn? Ha! No matter, kill them all. We killing them. We killing. I don't have AoE. Am I supposed to kill these other guys? Guess it doesn't hurt, huh? Master Papashan, but why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Orin. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sworn. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Oh, the masked man. The source of her strength becomes clear. I am mysterious man behind mask. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me the creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Mysterious man speaks. This dialogue on the side. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. Whence springs this preternatural night? Preternatural. Wahahaha! With as the venom eats through your veins. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. An unwelcome guest. No matter. All shall fall before me. No mortal should possess such strength. Keep it up, Bime. We almost have him. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, this is indeed a disturbing revelation. We have long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Asians. To give them their true name. Maybe he was saying it like that. The Asians. Isn't he an Asian? I mean, don't tell me, because I don't want to know, but I thought he was. Hi, Lance. The Asians. Hello. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needs any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, is it Asians or... I mean, I don't... like, how else would you even pronounce that word? A science? Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the 3rd time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyways, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your last altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, bye. Ooh, more crystals. Don't touch it. Yes. That is... Oh, speak with Papa Shan. Wait a minute. Why do I run? Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Thanks. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Bime? I was once a Sultan Sworn, you know, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role as station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever her grace ventures outside the gate, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she is returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of the Sultan Sworn, Bime. A Bime? A Bimmers?
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo! Glory to the Sultana!
What is she wearing?
May she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Raubon?
Your Grace.
Raubon? I always called him Rabon. Raubon.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Rauban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there. An honor, indeed.
Huzzah!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Hi, Krem. Hello. By the 12 Bime, for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at the banquet are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'dah. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. We are actually doing a mode in Final Fantasy called Newgame Plus. It allows you to replay the story at any point in time, fully through, just as if you had never played it before. And since for 11 years now I've never watched the story, then I figured now's as good as time as any to go back and redo 11 years of Final Fantasy XIV history. So that's what we were doing. We've only just recently started. It should be a fun time. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed. I've never played any Final Fantasy game. I've only played 11 and 14 for long periods of time. So those are the two MMOs. And then I've played 7 up to a certain point, only because somebody who met me in 14 found out that I had never once played another Final Fantasy and told me that I just simply must play Final Fantasy VII. That's like, he very much insisted, so much so that he bought it on Steam for me. And if you want to know, that's actually how I got Steam. So I think it was, I don't know, like 9 years ago or something. I didn't even know what Steam was. And then this guy wanted to give me Final Fantasy VII, and I said, how are you going to do that? Like, what, how even can you give me a game living so far away from me? Because I was in the States then as well. And he was like, oh, I'll just gift it to you on Steam. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. Is that like a train? You gonna put me on a steam engine? What's going on? Yep. And then I went and downloaded it. So Final Fantasy VII was my very first... Was it Clink? No, I didn't know Clink then. Actually, I wonder how long I have known Clink. Where's his... Clink and I only met by him like 4 years ago or something. Yes, I do believe that is roughly the correct time frame. 4 years. I'm just trying to look. Clink 41. Don't. Bleh. I met Clink literally right before he became affiliate. So he had less than 50 followers, was playing Among Us with us. We got to become good friends. And he was like, hey guys, I also stream. If you want, you can follow me and help me get affiliate. I think he only had like 30 or 40 followers at the time, maybe. And then everybody in our server, because it was quite big at that time, so everybody in our server went and followed him to get him over that 50 to get him affiliate. Does he have... No, I can't even do that. Okay. Okay. I'm just here lurking for a sec. Yeah, she did. That's how I met Clink. It was through our mutual friend, Annabelle. who sadly is no longer with us. And me and her, we ran 2 separate Among Us groups, but never had like full lobbies between the 2 of us. So her and I were good friends through Final Fantasy. And we decided that we would merge our 2 groups together in my Discord, because it had a pretty good group already going for it. So she merged her people into ours, which brought in Lance and Clink and a bunch of other people that are still there. I'm at most 2 years of knowing the crew. They're a great crew to know. I think I'm 4 to 5 at least. 4 or 5 years. But I am no authority on them. Fear not, however. Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. 4 years? Thank you, Clink. Ah, thank you. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. We also met a few people I no longer associate. Yes. 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 I met lots of people that I no longer associate with now. I think we can just leave normally. We'll use the door. Welcome back, Bime, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. Sorry. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy woman, so I'll keep it short and sweet. I hope to still be talking with you all in 4 years. Yeah! I'm sure you will be too, Krem. In accordance with ancient customs, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan sworn won't let you near the hall without them. You don't do stupid shit, you're safe. Your set should be waiting and ready for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Alright, man. Alright. I'm going to see Serendipity. At least I try not to. Serendipity. Greetings. Is there something I can help you with? Bime. Your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself. I'll have you know, I think you'll be very pleased. Seacrim, that's why you'll still be here. Serendipity. The ones who did stupid shit did it intentionally. In case Mistress Momodi didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am permitted to give you the key. It's the final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momodi. So, you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan sworn take Her Grace's safety very seriously. Back and forth and back and forth. Boom. And we sprint. Whoosh. A whoosh. Picked up your earrings yet, Bime? Oh, yes, I did. Feels so weird trying to get caught up on the story. Let me just... Well, now. Looks like Grandmaster outdid herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, God knows what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Bime, 'cause you're about to hobnob with Uldah's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. When Shadowbringers came out, I got through main story in 3 days. Ugh. Like this whole part? Or Stormbringers? The Shadowbringer story. Spam boy. I like boy better. Oh, who's a spam boy? Storylines are one of my favorite parts of games. So, now, with that, Crumb, so I loved some storylines of games that I played. StarCraft, one of my favorite storylines that I know of. I absolutely adore the entire storyline of StarCraft in all of its glory, and really wish that they would have made it longer. But whenever I played 14, then I was just trying to, like, I didn't think that I was going to play it for very long. So whenever I got the beta key, then I came in, I just wanted to get as far as I could because I didn't figure I'd play it after that. So I skipped the whole story all the way up to like level 20 or something. And then whenever I played, because all of my Final Fantasy XI friends were like, no, you should play it for a little bit. So I said, fine, I'll play it for a few months, but that's it. So since I was only going to play it for a few months, then again, I skip. And then it just got so far gone that I was just like, well, I don't want to go back and redo the story. Plus you couldn't at that time, you had to make a whole new character. So yeah, it was just it was a spiral. Now here we are 11 years down the line, and I should have just went back and rewatched it, you know? That's what I should have done. This is it, Bime. Your big debut in Uldah's high society. The banquet is being held over at the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first or he'll send you packing. Right. Well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Fine. I'll put on these stupid earrings. I don't even know what earrings they are. They're gonna be mixed in everywhere. That's a treasure map. The big was put on the voice of just. The voice of just. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why do I have so much stuff? Let's sort. Oh. No. 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 I have all this. Earring, earring, earring. The voice search item? Just. No. Search. I forget. Search just. No. I search. Just. Voice of just. Put on the voice of just. Search for item. Okay, it's in my glamour dresser. My god. Glamour dresser. Company chest. I'd have to go into my home. Home? Also, let's do that real quick. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Okay, glamour dresser. Search. Suspend. Remove an item. Glamour. Just. Voice? Achievements, that's seasonal. This is artifact. It's not gonna be in there. Oh wait, this is my armor. The glamour dresser. I don't even know what that is. Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do. I don't have one. We go back to Ul'dah. Where's there? Oh, okay. Okay, alright. I got this. I maybe got this. Maybe. Oop. Don't know why I keep trying to run. What? Doop. Boop. Huh. Okay. All right. Let's go in the inn. Retire to an inn room. Retire. Glamour dresser. No, we want earrings. The voice of the just. There it is. Jeezy crazy. That was a lot of work. This better be a good banquet. That's all I'm saying. Food better be delicious. 5-star steaks. Ribs. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs. I want my baby back. Baby back. Hmm? Ribs. Chili's. Baby back ribs. Now I want ribs. Barbecue sauce. Oh wait, yes. Okay, I've got to go back into New Game Plus. Right. Well, zoom. Give me a banquet. Bartholomew, I am here. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, milady. Please proceed inside. Oh, thank you, Bartholomew. You're so kind.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raubon?
Raubon?
By right of the Royal House of Ul, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion!
Yay, that's me.
I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but
Yay,
Uldar's
I'm the
hardly so
champion.
bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets, nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright.
Was that like in my
Almost like
boobs or something?
By
Because
the 12.
that emanated light from my breasts. Did it not? Like, did you just have it like shoved in between there? What's happening?
Tell me true. Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals, though they were not of this land. When the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the three grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago, the day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs.
Okay.
It is a gift from Hydaelyn, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former. to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The Yellow Serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the White Wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Oh.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louisois. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Moise Tonzul.
That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. He's not speaking English. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pray them no minds. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Sorry, figured I needed to translate that for you. Into English, you know? He wasn't speaking it. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We'll brush past that. How are you feeling, Bime? How are you feeling, Bime? They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite the impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Bime? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Before I forget, the general left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him in the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when he fell asleep. I mean, is it like a normal thing that people just fall asleep and then like fall over and just never wake up in this world? Because I feel like that would be an alarming thing, you know? Like, a little bit. A little bit. The Hall of Flames. Also, like, I need to do that. There we go. We're going to the Hall of Flames. We're gonna talk to the general. Going to the Hall of Flames. Fucking hell. This song's gonna be stuck in my head forever now. I've been waiting for you, Bime. I trust you are fully recovered. Good, because there is much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Okay. Listen well, Bime. This will take time to explain. Here we go. I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Eorzean. Is it Eor? Yeah, Eorzean. Eorzean. 5 years ago, we looked on powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano. First by the Garleans, and then by the thrice-damned primals called forth by their treachery. Going to the bloated man's grotto, going to begin the hunt. You're welcome, you're welcome. Now it's in my head too. Glad to be of service. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades. and the warriors of light, of whom no trace remains. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts of the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as a personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out to be the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it? Yeah, man, I will. Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as my official representative. Now, that's a great many malms to travel, but I have neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship's routes connected to the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstances demand it, as is this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I've said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Bime, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. Will do, man. Will do. I'm heeding that guidance. Bum, 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 bum. Whoop. We run, we jump. We run, we jump, and we run. Ah, back from your meeting with Raoban, are you? Raoban? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flames General himself. So you'll be bearing a great man's word to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Bugger me. That's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Bime. I truly am. Now, I dare say Raoban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folks go to their grave having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Limsa Lominsa's shimmering seas, or the myrid greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Bime. You'll see those sights and more. And everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folks with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless, all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me to, if I don't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place bested by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might be exactly what the general wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of woman you are by him. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking her nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Bime. I'll see you when you get back. Aye aye. Aye aye aye. Yeah. Huh. We go to the airship. Greetings, madame. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy. Bimers? Envoy. Yes? Highways, skyways at your service. You will be flying with us today. Proceed to the landing. I am the envoy. Envoy. But the airship? Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. When we first met beneath the Sultan tree, I said there was something unusual about her. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Bime! Godspeed! If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. Oh. Castrum Occidens. It's not a very good invincible ship if it was lost, right? I mean, seems a bit weird.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Nero! He's made his entrance, my favorite guy. That was a very eventful airship ride. I went the wrong way. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ulda. Welcome to Limsa Lamenza, madame. Admiral... What? Admiral Blofiswin? Blofiswin? Await your arrival. He's such a condescending prick to everyone, it's hilarious. You are the Ul'dan envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray seek with Xanthal. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. We going to the hall? Greetings, madame, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on your missive you carry? Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent. You understand. Please, step this way.
Enter.
Oh.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
Limsa's mom. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasps. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. It's been 84 years. Legatus Nail von Darnus, hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and cast it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there we met Vilith, Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words could not well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few of us were spared. Even as I sealed myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on those unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. I feel like she's angry at this scene, you know? She needs to, like, calm it down a little bit. You know, if you were... And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperial crowds our border, waiting to strike. Okay, maybe she's not that over the top. Damn it all! We need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Raoban has the right of it. I accept his proposal. I don't know why she's so angry here, but you know, it works. She looks a bit like an angry girl. Resting bitch face and all, you know, it's there. Your duty here is done, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? My favorite part of this cutscene is the first time was seeing my Marauder and his metal thong just ruining the mood. Yeah, I am way overdressed for this level of story. Like, I look really regal and, like, put together, and really, at this part of the story, you're in, like, the worst outfit ever. Pray give my regards to Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell her the same. Fare you well, Bime. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Ding! Okay, we go back to airship. Maybe we'll have like a really crazy airship cutscene again, you know? Like, man, that last one was intense. There's people dying. People crying. Greetings, madame. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, madame. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Serve you again? Like, I've only exited this place once, so that's kind of a weird statement. Like, she's not served me at all. That's her first time ever. No exciting stuff happened on that airship, right? Boring. No. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, madame. The Elder Seedseer await your arrival. Greetings, good madame. You are the old... Man, how many times are people going to tell me this? Are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nifika's altar. Nofika's. Nofika's? She will admit you into the lotus stand, where the elder seat seer awaits. Where's the stairs? I found the stairs. We go! We ride! Begging your pardons, madame, but might I inspect your missive, you bear? Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please, come with me.
So you are the Ul'dan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano? Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations of Isambard, the northern continent. Is it? Isambard? However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Isambard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much of its consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvus. Solus. Yeah. The man who built an empire in his own lifetime, yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. That would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us a much-needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, as Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the, It's 10, 14th Legion, Imperial Legion. Commanding its great host is Legatus Gaius von Balzar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamities wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problems. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of what occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the people of Eorzea together the last time the Emperor threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly agree of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for the service here in Gridania. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send the reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you home safely. See you safely home. Oopsie poopsie. You may now make use of the airships, yada yada yada. Yeah. I can ride airships now, guys! Woot woot! I pray your meeting with the Elder Seer went well, my lady envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not deliver a message to Admiral Milvib of Limsa Lemenza? While you were there, did you happen to meet Baderon, the proprietor of the Downing Wrench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Airships. Well, I am told he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Baderon at his establishment. Okie dokie. It's so funny that they give you airship access in this game, because the second you get to this point where it unlocks the airships, you've got the 3 teleports to all the nations. Like, why? Why would you ever ride the airship again? There's no point. Oops. This way. Welcome to the Drowning Wrench. Winch. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in I'm Batteron. Alright, who's asking? I heard as I've got a job for your capable venturer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. I don't even know what that means. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. You have completed the quest part 1. Part 1 is done! We do part 2. I can't do it from here? You've got to be kidding me. Do I have to go all the way back to freaking this little... Okay, we can sprint. We can sprint. Can I do it now? Newgame Plus? Part 2? Commence? Yes? Okay. And we're going back. I just couldn't do it in front of him. For some reason. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of old Sestasha Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to Aleport, Aleport, and find out who they are and what they're up to. Oh my gosh. Doesn't sound like much, I know. But if weren't so long ago as the Fishbacks pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Batteron, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, that's a whole nother guy. Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Comrade Rainer? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of the unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. The information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sestasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken residence in the cape. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. But with the Sahagin testing their defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the service of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sestasha is located in western Lenosha. For the details instructed on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks at the lower decks. You are the good man. Good luck to you, lass. Down, 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 down. Where is this lady? There she is, by the Fisherman's Guild. She a fisherman? You're here about Comrade Rainer's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you at the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friends. You're not even gonna, like, you know, ship me there? Fucking rude. I'll do it myself. Yep. Ah, you must be the adventurer with whom the Yellowjack sent word. I hear you're to brave the depths of the Sestasha Sea Grot. The The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sestasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you to deal with the details of your duty. Yeah, I don't really want to learn about my role. Time for bed. Have a good stream. Good night, Lance. Scream. Ugh, I hate this mount. How do I get off of it and not be dizzy? Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship been seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Think the crew of cutthroats might have had a den near. Shit, I think that's what it said. So, when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyways, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out who exactly we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Duty support unlocked. Sestasha now accessible? Oh my gosh, we're doing it. We're doing it. I don't want to read all that stuff, you know. That's all. That's newbie stuff, and it's crazy. Unrestricted party. Confirm. Sestasha. Let's do it. Now I'm hoping this gives me the cutscenes. Fuck, it didn't. Okay. We're gonna have to leave. We have to go into settings, turn on repeat cutscenes. I think it's in here. Yes. Stop skipping stuff. Oops. Stasha. You're doing it, Peter! Lanacea? Or Lanosha? Really? Who knows what it is? Ooh. Ah. Oh. Okay, so now we're only doing these dungeons to get the cutscenes and stuff out of them. You know, like, we don't need to do them, obviously. You can see I'm just gonna run through them alone and not have to worry about others. Or, you know, slowness. We're just simply going to just keep moving. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Do, 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 do. Nope. We go this way, and then this way, and then this way. Thank you. Oh, got it on the first try. An inconspicuous switch. Now we aren't even going to open up any treasure coffers because I don't want any of the stuff. Bye-bye. Do one of these guys drop the key? I don't think they do. I think it actually might be this guy. Yeah, it is. This guy drops the key. This guy drops another key. Excellent. I love that you're reading everything and that you talk about what's going on because I'm listening while I'm playing Skyrim. Yay! It's what I'm here for. Okay, next cutscene. Psh, you sully are spawn something. Went too fast. Went too fast. Okay, now we kill this guy. One shot. He did. Ah, shit. I got an item. Just drop that. Yep, discard. Ba-da-bum. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mined. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friends. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? I need like a lower register voice. I don't have one, so it makes it kind of hard, but like for somebody called Dolorious Bear, you know, I feel like my voice might be a bit too high-pitched for this one. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest until we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. fucking Lalafels. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the song at every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legacy in which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shimmering example. Shining. The voice was great. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you, though, through times of hardship. Keep an eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. Oh, thank you, big man. And bye-bye. Back then, are ya? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager? Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorsteps. Still, sounds like you left them in a bit of pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whichever mischief they were planning. Unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road. All's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't have asked for more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for some rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems a forest folk in need of adventurer. What can get things done, My God, this guy, like, the writing in this, it confuses my brain. It just goes, what? For them to ask for up like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny grade. But after the way you dealt with the fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. For ye. Party Finder finally unlocked. Yay. Oh, Jesus. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'll pose any trouble for a adventurer who has survived the bedlam of Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mione? Mione, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Okay, let's go to his counterpart. Let's go to me counterpart in Gridania. Mione. Mione. We're gonna go with Mione. No, Gridania. There she is. She down. Meownie would be funniest. Okay. Mother Meownie. Meow. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine. Dare I hope that you're the adventure Battaron sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Meownie. The feline canopy is my place, says Caroline. But you know what? I went with feline. I changed it because it was Meownie. Meownie. My name is Meownie. Oh gosh. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Meow. It makes me giggle every time you say it. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for Oh, wait. Is this a guy? Lewin. This is a guy. Beg pardons for interruption, Meownie. But our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you, Bowlord. You need must be pressing indeed. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey has not been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friends. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcraft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Do you want to hear my stupid moment of the day? I do. I do. Let's hear it. I'm ready for it. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the deep croft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that the individuals belong to the Lamb of the Dalmund, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. I was today years old when I learned how to trebuchet? Is that how you say it? Trebuchet? I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up. Trebuchet. How to pronounce... Yes, that one.
Trebuchet.
Trebuchet. Trebuchet. Much closer than I had been thinking. It was trebuchet? Trebuchet. That's pretty close, though. Tre and tre. That's close. I'd say close. It's close. You're good. I had been thinking it was trebucket. Is that how you used to say it? Trebucket? Trebuchet. Trebucket. Sounds like something a Texan would say. Wait, I am a Texan, but like a deep country Texan. My son and husband laughed at me. Oh, I mean, technically I never said it out loud. And that's how I said it in my head when reading. It's fine. I mispronounce words so much because, you know, you see it in your head and you get this pronunciation of it. And if you've never heard the word spoken before, like, how would you know? Honestly. My mom is from Louisiana. See? But, like, that's what... I don't understand people who make fun of people for, like, mispronouncing words, especially if they're words that, like, aren't either common or something that, like, maybe you've never heard of before. Like, I Google how to pronounce words all the time if I've never seen them before, because how would I know? You're not a mind reader. Or even words that I've read a bunch, but never actually heard out loud from someone. You know what I mean? Trebuckets. English is so bastardized anyway. Exactly. Exactly. Amen to that. And like different nations say stuff differently anyways. You know, if we pronounce something as Americans one way, then Australians pronounce it a different way, and the English pronounce it a whole different way, and you know, and so on and so on, and it gets crazy. I had no idea that was a French origin instead of Greek or Latin. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the deep croft with orders to flush the cultists out. I don't think you're, like, yeah. No. I think you're... I would imagine that if I showed that word to some of my family, who's, like, very country origin, they would probably pronounce it like you do. Or they would say like tree bouchette. Actually, I would bet that's how they would say it. Tree bouchette. Like if I showed that to my family, that's how they would pronounce, because that's how it's spelt. Tree bouchette. And that's how they would pronounce it. Because they wouldn't go tray, because that's like more foreign sounding, like a French sounding. They would go tree for that part. And then bouche et. Tree bouchette. At least I know now. Yeah, that's interesting. I should ask some of them how they would pronounce that. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing in anticipation of this. I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the lands of Dalmud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Aha! You have my gratitude. Once we've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guards posted at the entrance. He will apprise you with the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Can you even tell the difference between those two voices? Like, I feel like they're the exact same. I don't think I'm good at making different voices. I feel like it's not one of my strong suits here. I'm good at making one voice. What? Do. Oh, it's this way. Boop. I'm almost caught up to Clink in the story. Oh, it's this way. Wait, no, it's inside. It's inside the cave. I know this. Ooh. You're Bimers, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friends. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lands of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the 6th astral era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they would rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flame pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think the cultists might feel moved to question their fate. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The lands of Dalmod are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to the madness. We got Tantara. We go in, we kill. we solo. Hi, Sophie. Ooh, look at the creepies. Now, we run, we shoot, and shoot. Whoop. This guy's got 2 guys here, so you kill this guy, you kill this guy, and then you go. Bam. We've unhooked one of the little thingies, you see? Now we gotta unhook this one next, and then those 2 last. That one? Oh. We kill this guy. And then we unhook this one. And then see, it goes up. Bam. Oh yeah. One more. Well, 2 more, but 1 more spot. I'm only doing these dungeons too, so that way we can see the little cutscenes, which I mean aren't needed in these. Actually, I don't know. Some of the end ones will be needed. Kill this guy, and then we do these 2. That one will go up and break that line, and this one will go up and break this line, and then we go into a cutscene. The fun thing is, I've never actually seen any of these cutscenes either, so it's good. Who summons me? Something. Shit. I was talking. I'm talking here. Ba-ba-dum. Yay! Throw this away. And we leave. See, like that one was useless to do because I didn't really have a cutscene, so did we need to do it? No. but like I can't skip them. Why can't I skip them? Because I don't know which ones I need and which ones I don't need. Because I've never done the story. Welcome back, Bime. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt of your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Beau Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for abled souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Avery's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Oh, he should have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse of a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. Oh, poor girl. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do the one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avery's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. Oh, I'm so sorry, Avery. Please forgive me. Sorry. Scenes like this have become all too common. It makes a dozen times and half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bells ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word. I will be glad to share the details with you. Dang it. Further. Oh, wait. What? New game plus? There we go. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksands. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you in the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Bime, and good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. I keep clicking on so wrong thing. Adventure skill. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. Oh, sorry, Thor. I'm sorry, Base. Where's a good kitty? Hi, babies. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, it's you, Bime. And there I was, spouting the same tired line. Meownie sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That's no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all this way to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? I think we shall. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty! Another second under that sun, and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Oh, why if it isn't my good friend Bime. It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you would like to apprise Bime of her mission? Yes, of course. Oh, hi Thor. You scared the crap out of me. You scared me, big buddy. You can't be jumping up on my desk like that. I think it's a monster. And then it all goes downhill from there. Yes. Yes, it does. Oh, I know. You just want attention. You just want attention. That's all you've ever wanted, isn't it? You're like, please. Please give me attention. 1 second, and I'll continue reading. My kitty is here, and he's wanting attention, so he's just sitting right in front of me, and he's quite big. This boy, he's a quite big boy. He's a quite big boy. Mwah. Mwah. So I can't really see my screens at the moment. Oh, okay. Hello. Is he thicker than Snickers? He is. Definitely, definitely. He's a big old boy. Big old boy. He's like double the size of our other cat, who's his sister. Can I have my keyboard back, buddy? No. Okay. Okay. I get you. Okay, don't bite my mic. One of our four is a chunkers. He is our little chunkers. He's our little chunkers. He's 11 kilos. How much is that in pounds? Let me look. 11 K 2 pounds. 24 pounds. Oh my gosh. And like he's tall, so while he does look a bit chunky in the little midsection, he's not like super chunky. of a cat because he's also very tall. Like if I held him, so I'm 5'5", and if I held him by his like midsection and just like dangled him down, which I would never do because I do think he has a bad back. But I think he would like go, probably his feet would like touch my knees, his bottom feet. Like he's a big boy. He's big. And he was the runt. He was the freaking runt of the litter. I really thought that he'd be like a tiny boy. And just as he grew and grew and grew, he wouldn't stop growing. So we call him our little Black Panther. Yes, we do. You are our little Black Panther. And he's the sweetest cat in the whole world. So he's a well-proportioned chonkers. Yes, he is. He does have a little chunky belly. Oh, he got tired of me talking about his chunky bellies. He just left. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Almagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hectonashires. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trades. The creatures are justifiably angry about the treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced us to suspend all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to the end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hectonashires to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But, as oft the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the, whatever they are, giants, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demands for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed! That makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which we will have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. God bless you. Wait, God's bless you. She didn't sneeze, so it's not God. Okay. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it's for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, ye hear? Ah, one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at Quicksands. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Ooh, I am behooved. Are you behooved? Oh, hello. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So, you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down at Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, miss. I just hope you've got skills to go with 'em, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The giants have left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Old Dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. But if it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding efforts, the concern would have never thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for the want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of 'em will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Thanks. Thank you so much. This be where we left Clink after this dungeon. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure the efforts are contained. But for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who volunteered to quell the giants? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. We got the Copperbell Mines, guys! We're doing it! Almost skipped the cutscene. I'm so used to doing it. Excellent. A tiny key, you don't say? He's gonna burst out of here. You ready? Burst! He did. Used to be fire sand right here. that you had to pick up. And they got rid of it. Guess it was too hard, so they moved it here, because for some reason, I don't even know. I don't even know. You know, it just... That's confusing. Where's the challenge in that? I don't even know, man. I don't know. They changed so much of this whole dungeon, and it's so weird. Like this guy, they changed him because there used to be like a big platform here that stuck out, and then there'd be like lots of ads that spawned everywhere, and they took all of that away. It wasn't hard. He just, like, there was no reason for it. And then he used to drop a key. But then they moved it over here? It's so... Like, who's having trouble with this dungeon? It was so weird to me, the changes that they made. I can understand making change... And then there used to be 2 enemies here that people would just skip. You would just run over here and, like, get on here and pull the lever. But then they got rid of that. I mean, I guess that's fine to get rid of because people just skipped them anyways. Oh, hi Thor. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I can't see, buddy. Oh, I should have done my AoE. I can't see though. My kitty's in front of me. He's like, pat me. Pat me. Thor, can you please get out of the way? Your butt is in my face. Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I think I almost threw my mouse across the room. Okay, and then this guy used to be different. So, this boss, you used to have to grab these sands and then load them into a, like, a little button here that then you could, like, come over here and press it. It was like a TNT, like, press down. And then that would drop a bomb that then you would have to pick up and go, like, drop on top of him. So I understand that this one was a bit more complex, right? And then every single time you dropped a bomb on him, then it would AoE. You had to run out of the AoE, but keep him in the AoE. And then it would split him into, like, multiple slimes until he got down to, like, very little slimes. Then you could kill him. So, sure. That one, a bit more complicated, but who's having trouble with it? The game has been out for so long that there's no chance that there was ever 4 newbies in a run that didn't know what to do here. And then this boss used to go bang on walls, right, to open up little caverns that then his buddies would come help him. Like, they would come out and, like, come help, little ads. But, nope, they got rid of that again. Slaves no more! Free! Free! Now it's just him. No more ads. Freedom! Freedom! Okay, he did. Oh, wait. Let's leave the skirt. Leave the skirt. We ain't want it. Copper Bell Mines, you can have it. Bum, bum. Oh. Oh, a solo mission. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Ulda will have the material she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Mamadia, or Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Like, she's right behind him. You just turn around. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. You don't you even think to deny it? Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I brought this, paid it with my own coin. Bought this, not brought it. What rot! You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Ooh. Ooh, what a sleazeball. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12's as me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. Oh, I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. Oh. And who the hells are you when you're at home? And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this murmur's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. A filthy bodyguard? A raucous bodyguard? A boastful bodyguard? Belch, I'll take care of this. The rest of you can watch. Not bad for an adventurer. Okay, I should have stopped at the 7th ale. Stop bloody gulping at me and give me a hand, will ya? Bugger, bugger, bugger! I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hells do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either be rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous. So it's national. Oh my gosh. So it's natural the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It truly does. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't force lawlessness in the city. Well, if things take a turn for the worse, we always have immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. I vote that Prosperous becomes the new way to pronounce that. Prosperous. I meant prosperous. My brain's just not working today. It said so many easy words wrong. Prosperous. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Oh, sorry. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. There you go. I liked it. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please, come again. Looking around, you'd think Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity, and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Prosperous. She did buy it. She bought it. Madam, are you all right? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. As did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damned vulture. Who said that? Grr. I will overlook this, but just this once. God's bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done? I don't bear thinking about. All's well that ends well. We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed Ulda. You played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a woman on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you to the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my lady, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being quite taken with you. Ah, but my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the rewards you could expect to receive. Such selfishness is a rare thing in this day and age. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I have been looking for, an adventurer possessed of the very rare skill of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident. But rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in the certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words should you agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momodi, the ever-loving and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Why do they keep introducing her to me? Like this, I've worked with her for so long. She invited me to the banquet. Tell her the scions of the seventh dawn have found their woman, and she will tell you where to find us. Ooh, the scions of the seventh dawn. Ma, I finally done it. I'm part of a team. Yeah. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in the spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Up, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed. Of course, and neither did Papa Shun. which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while. My name is Etta. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyways, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you were. You see, an adventurer's adventurer. He swore that he would be like you one day. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. What is that from? I know that. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Oh, hello! Skyrim. Damn, I've never played that. It must just be a meme that goes around. One second. I'm gonna take 5 minutes. Coop's just got home. So I will put on the BRB screen and I will BRB. That's how it goes. People call me for the experience. The American experience. Gotta give them what they want. Oh, you think we're gonna help you on your rent, old granny? Yeah, bitch. Gotta use that pension. And then they're like, oh, oh, you just so funny. So funny. Oh no! Oh, bum dog. Wait.
No.
No.
Let me give him big bull.
You want big bull?
You want glass?
Yes, I want glass.
Okay.
Oh shit! He hears us. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm freaking out.
Okay. I'm concentrating.
We're putting this away. We're putting this fire extinguisher away. This is ridiculous. He's playing with a fire extinguisher instead of cleaning dishes. I see everything. You think because I'm drunk, I don't see.
Specifically, but you know.
Listen,
Mine
macros
stops
are a
at 12.
bitch, okay?
Okay. We're back. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you have achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. So, I've decided to start again as a new adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Bimers. I shan't forget. Thank you, Bimers. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Bime. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Bime, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. We're doing it! So, you want to know more? Then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on a door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first one. And the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old on. Anyways, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Bime. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions' headquarters are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and they'll be let in. You'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Bime, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you are faring from time to time, you hear? Right. Well, I've said my piece. Off you! Yeah. We ride! Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. What? I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Bimers. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during our time with us. Ta-da! The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. You do that, Tataru. You think they named her Tataru after Tarus? Which were Lalafels in 11? I take it you're bombers. Tataru sent word you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me they will gladly afford you certain privileges that may otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutual beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what to expect of them. Now you know your purpose and what we can offer. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to your decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Retainers now available. Oh my gosh. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concern is the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what is the desire of yourself, what you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the powers we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Bime. What will you say? I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Your answer, yours is no small endeavor. The dangers are great. Hi, Sophie.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He
is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Our first task. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to the preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Camp Drybone. Kitties, be nice. Stop being hangry. I'm Ismbarn. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventuress fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amaja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Hey, kitties. Stop fighting. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. I have returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. You have my word that I'll do all I can to see the victims safely returned. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. Hi, Clonk. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light could not stay in the darkness in places at all times. There have been brutal murders. It's the myrtles. Brutal myrtles. Oh, my brain is done. She's checked out for the day. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama, Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. Brutal myrtles. Brutal myrtles. Those poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the dead before mongrels catch their scents, but I know not if the Amaja is still lingering. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. Heard I've been doing word struggle today. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something about the Amaja seek in the area. Will do, my man, will do. We fly up. We kill things. Kitties, stop fighting! We death. We help. Ew. Ew. I'm retrieving ripe corpses. Kitties! My cats are fighting. They're hungry. They're hungry and taking it out on each other. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? There's 3 dead bodies. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amaja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarries unawares. Ah, so there were Amaja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this that meets the eye. The occasional Amaja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who would be implicit in these vanishings? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just work here. Okay? That's it. I work here. I don't want no trouble. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him. Else he's not like to speak to you. Fuck, that was a struggle. Bum, ba-da-ba-bum. How do you do a belch? That's a throw up. Belch. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. What the seven hells do you want with me now? Oh my god, it's the same guy who was trying to get a prostitute. A sex slave. You nasty fucker. Oh, sorry. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours is marred. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass one nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of 'em, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances, you can go talk to 'em yourself if you don't believe me. Fine, I will. I don't want to be around you, you frickin' prick. You prick. Please, miss, just leave me be. Yeah, right. I've nothing to say but this. Thou take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Oh, gosh. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. Ugh. There's been talk of folks getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. I do know what you be saying. Oh, God. Welcome back, Bime. Have you earned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if you speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the church of Saint Adema Lendama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, may I ask that you deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Ugh. Seek out the man named Marquise. He tends to the grave at the lynch yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. I am Marquise, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take a path and lay him to rest there. Okie dokie. Oh. Ew. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Arson can. Sounds like arson, you know, like a fire. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Arson within church walls. We know how she got her name. She's inside the church walls, too. Get her out. I hear you have done us a service by burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you see him next. Isambard? I really don't know, man. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. I hate saying vampire gargoyles. I hate the vampire gargoyles in Skyrim. They always startle me. Oh no. I know. Vampire gargoyles. That sounds cool. I've never played Skyrim. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquise would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense to his conduct. I must have words with Marquise, and soon. Man, just leave the man alone. He's got PTSD. Thank you, Bime. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Bime? Oh, it's Thancred. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take those prayers unawares than she who takes confessions, the good sister Arson herself? Arson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. You would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lynchkeeper Marquise. I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Last little mission that we're gonna do. We're gonna start this one. We'll go do it and finish it off and then start the next one. Actually, you know what? We'll start this one and then end stream. Because I do want to end stream at a reasonable hour because we do have to run to the store. Our cats are out of dry food, so they're a bit upsetty spaghetti. So yeah, we'll start this one. We'll read this next cutscene. And then we'll end. Or should we just end now? Maybe we just end now, because I'll be able to get to this next time anyways. So, we will... Oh no, kitties need their crunchies. They do. So we'll get out of New Game Plus, so we'll suspend it. And that will save our progress, so we can come back here and do this next time. Because we'll be right at Drybone, so that'll be good. It's good progress today. Good progress, I think. It's got, so we are, new game, we are here, and this is what we still have left of just A Realm Reborn. So A Realm Reborn has 6 parts. We're in part 2, but I do believe part 2 might be coming to a close at some point. And then we've got all of Heaven's Word, all of Stormslood, all of Shadowbringers, and all of Endwalker. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So still a lot. Still a lot to go. It's going to be a big series. It'll be good. But yes, I will end that now. I'm not going to raid anybody again. So I'm just going to end it and say ciao. And hopefully you guys have a fantastic night or day or whatever it happens to be where you are. Oh gosh, snowman. Jesus, my heart. One for the road. I really need to wear a heart rate monitor just for you guys to do that. That way you can see, like, it actually like it makes my heart pump and stuff, because it really does scare me every single time you guys do it. Well, I won't say every single time. Sometimes it doesn't. But those are the times that I usually don't yell at you either, so. Woo, first! How'd you get first 4 hours in? It's funny. Alright, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna end it. Make sure to get your daily fossils if you want. We saved it for him. Oh, gosh. No! Hey. Hey! What is this blasphemy? Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Much love. Bye!